Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Love to Life Tarot. This is Nikki, and this is for Virgo. Hey, Virgo, how you doing? Hey, Virgo, how you doing? Honey, this is my 8th time trying to get Virgo done, Virgo, but we're not going to give up, okay? Virgo, this is your November 20th through November 30th reading. Hopefully this resonates with you. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment below. Let me know if you know. Virgo, you and Leo, I put out weekend energies for. Everyone else, I felt like I was talking fast because I'm at work and I get customers coming in. So now I'm going to take it slow. I'm telling you this because, Virgo, you may have to take things slow. And I'm saying a whole lot of you. And you may not want to. You may want things right now, right now, right now. I get it. Everybody wants to change like that. Some of my Virgos, I do feel like when I meditated on your cards, that Five of Wands kept popping out. So you may be dealing with conflictual energies. And that may not just have to do with a person. I feel like the Five of Wands is multiple things. You may have multiple situations going on at the same time, which could kind of make stuff be stressful. So I say take time out for you. Focus on you. Only focus on what you can do. Don't worry about what you cannot do. And that's how things will move forward, okay? All right, so let's see here. Recent, past, near future. This card on this side. Up underneath, we got the Six of Swords. Okay, Virgo? So you may have to move through or away from things that are hard. I get some of my Virgos. It's easier said than done with the focusing on you because, A, you either like take care of a sick child or a disabled child or a sick parent that requires a lot of your time, or you're going through different situations all at once. I get this strong urge, like if I could just push past stuff and do that, like I would do this Six of Swords. It's easier said than done. You have to do the things sometimes that you don't want to do. But the thing is, with this Six of Swords, this person is moving across to calmer waters. This has been hectic for this individual. This person is grabbing everything that they know. And do they look happy that they doing it? No, they doing it because they have to. So some of my Virgos, you have to move from a place of where you've been, whether that been within you or between you and another person, okay? Some of my Virgos, this is a job thing that you desperately want to do the Six of Swords, but it's about gaining that strength to take control to do that. Some of my other Virgos, because the job situation, let me double back. If you trying to branch off, I get to do some things for you, to start off something for you. You know that sense of security may be stripped from you, to try to branch off and do your own thing versus having that check, guaranteed check. You know what I'm saying? But you want to be happy doing whatever it is you doing. So now you weighing your options, like a guaranteed check or for you to go ahead and step off into the unknown and try to do something that you passionate about, that not only will you be paid for, but you're going to love doing it, okay? So that's where your mind is at. Recent past, we got the moon card on this side, honey, all right? Could be deal with the sign of Pisces. That's that I know. In your head, it's deaths and rebirths and things. So, yes, we looking at that. In your heart, you got the Ace of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles. In your gut, we got the Emperor card with the Three of Cups. And then in the near future, we got the Seven of Wands with I was going to say the Four of Cups. With the Knight of Cups, okay? Virgo, in the recent past, I feel like some things transpired that you kind of don't know where you at right now. The Moon card is on this journey. It's a part of the unknown. It's things that's outside of your control because you don't know what's coming up next. It's this thing where I feel like the universe is trying to get Virgo to go with the flow. Everything is not going to be known to you. You're not going to know how the outcome is going to be. You're just going to have to roll with what you got. And some of my Virgos, that's a hard thing to do. My other Virgos, I feel like this moon card is the space that you and another person is at. Like, you don't know if things are going to come together or not. You don't know what is going to happen between you two. But the only thing you could do is do what you can do for yourself. So if it takes you to have to move away from some situations that may be toxic or that's not fully developed yet, then that's what Virgo has to do. In your head, Virgo, you have the death card. The death card is about endings and beginnings, deaths and rebirths. So that to me, with no face in there, but just the hint of the night, is like, it reminds me of the moon card. That's like the unknown. You may be moving forward and causing endings, and well, I ain't gonna say causing endings. I don't know why I feel like saying that. You may be moving forward. You could, because when you take a stand and move forward, it could cause an ending. I mean, of something that was a cycle of things. And if it's not being done by you, it's being done to the situation. So this rebirth could happen. I feel like the universe is calling Virgo to up the level. You know, I think the Hierophant card will come out, and the Hierophant card to me is following like your spirituality, as well as blessings coming in, but endings have to happen before then, because I feel like Virgo feels as if they've been at this stagnated place, so nothing really has came through. When I say blessings, I mean things that you want for, things that you pray for, things that you've been working towards that hasn't been, I feel like you've been at a spot. So I do feel like blessings and stuff will come in. I do feel like that. And if you don't feel that way, Virgo, I feel like your heart is telling you to be hopeful. If this is a money situation or business situation, I feel like in your heart, Virgo, you know what you want to do, and you know what you would like to be working on. But I do feel like that if situations are occurring around you, it's kind of hard to focus on what exactly that you want. For some of my other Virgos, I get this sense of like, listen, this is a strong time of you focusing on you, what the Nine of Pentacles will be doing, right? But I feel like you being guided in your heart to do so, to look at you, so Virgo could be self-sufficient, to know that Virgo can stand on their own without anybody, okay, other than Jesus, as I say. That way, I feel like if you working on you, focusing on you, building you, following your intuition, doing things that you need to do for Virgo to be okay, all right, then healthy foundations will come your way, is the energy that I feel, because that's the energy that I feel like Virgo is trying to bring in. In your gut, you have the Emperor card and the Three of Cups. The Emperor is about foundation, stability. The Emperor can be a bit stubborn, but I feel like the Emperor is called to be stubborn when the Emperor has to put his or her foot down to move forward in the way that they feel is best for them, is the energy that I feel. And I'm saying a whole lot of it that way because, as we know, when you begin to do those type of things, other people who maybe was attached to you in the past don't like that you are beginning to break free and kind of do things on your own. I do feel like in Virgo gut, because it's on your reading, and it may be another person, somebody has this sense of structure of down the road. Like, if I'm working on myself and I'm building things, then we can come back together, whoever this we is, down the road. Some of my other Virgos feel like that's a hope. So I'm getting the strong energy of like looking off into the other person. I don't know why I'm doing it like this, but I feel like God, the Spirit, is telling you to let that go. Death card, Nine of Pentacles in your heart, focus on you. Deal with this Moon card, because I feel like this unknown is hard to deal with for Virgo, because the unknown is something that you can't control. The unknown is something that you have no idea how the hell it's going to end up. And some of my Virgos would like to know. They would like to know. So I do get that energy. In the future, I get the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is about pouring off into another person. I do see that. Or pouring off into yourself. I do see a person coming in, Virgo, in the future, however long that may be. This future does not mean that this will be by the end of the 20th and the 30th. I feel like the more work that Virgo put in, you see how this person look like they're zen, focusing on their self, then this will follow, right? This will come in. And the more work that Virgo puts in, where Virgo is at a center, then Virgo has the room for this, for the page, for the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is nights are action nights. Nights come in and nights come out. And I feel like the energy that has been going on between you, Virgo, and another person has been in and out. And in order for something to be built where someone is sticking around, where I feel like, or is consistent, or you feel like that you're actually moving to a place together where you two can build for a healthy foundation, it's going to take some time. And some time that's needed is the time that you focus on you and that person focus on themselves. I see some of my Virgos that's even living with an individual, then you like, how we gonna be separate and we living together? You still can focus on you. You still can pour off into you as well as the situations that's around you. Just don't overgive to the situations that are around you, or don't turn into this person. And I've been there, that is so focused on bringing in the happiness to another person at the detriment of you losing happiness for yourself. I feel like that's a place that Virgo was at in the past, and you being called to bring that back in for you. So let's see the moon card in the recent past. Well, we come on now, cards. It may take. I'm like, okay, the recent past, it's probably hard. I see some of my situation, some of my Virgos, this situation of the past that has been going on. Like, you see the cards, I'm trying to wait for me to get that feeling where, you know, that you ready to go ahead and deal with the situations. All right. Ooh. We have the five. That's why it's hard. We got the Five of Swords and the Chariot card. Those are the situations of the past that I feel like. And then the bottom of the deck, the Three of Swords. So I feel the energy. I know what this is out here, but I also feel the energy of Virgo on why the past is hectic or it's not healthy to consistently have to worry. This is strongly telling me, like, the universe is like, look, I know you have a hard time dealing with the moon card. I know you like to be in control of what's happening, but at this present time, you're not going to know. And to sit back and try to worry about what it is, about how things going to move forward, when is it going to move forward, what can I do to get it, that's stressful, right? You don't want to bring that. Some of my other Virgos, I do feel like that it was situations going on, like I said, that someone was dealing with that caused these issues because these situations have not been dealt with. So at this present time, so you don't have this sort of false start, I don't want Virgo to move towards anything until you're at your full level of balance and capable of opening up, showing emotion. Because I get some of my Virgos is that emotions ain't a thing that you could do right now because you got so much going on. But emotions is needed if you're going to be in a relationship with somebody or open up to somebody. This sense of opening up or emotions is a hard thing to do. I felt like in the past when you possibly did, it hindered the situation. But you can't be closed off and want love at the same time. So I get that, okay? So, Seven of Wands in the near future is also about taking a stand and setting boundaries and things. And some of my Virgos, once you go in and do the work, you no longer are going to put up with the things of the past. So anything that do come in, it's this sort of new Virgo that's going to be here, that's going to not deal with the same issues of the past. That's the person I feel like you're trying to move from, meaning the old Virgo that dealt with certain situations, hence the Six of Swords. That's the overall energy. So let's do the head space. Let's clarify the, I don't want to do that. Oh, God, I guess. Bottom of the deck is Five of Cups. I didn't want all these cards, but I guess. Death card clarified by the Hangman, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Swords. So that's that sense of detachment. That's that person don't have those emotions. And when dealing with things right now, it ain't they don't have them. They just don't work with them, I guess I could say. Or you don't utilize them. But like I said, you understand that when you having a relationship, then you're going to have those. You're going to have to take in those. You're going to have to understand the other person and be able to take in the way that certain things may make another person feel. And all those are areas of Virgo life that Virgo probably not used to and probably don't want to get used to. But you do want a relationship. So this may call for you to be a different person, meaning still be you, but still be open to new things and other things. And I feel like the thing with the emotions is with Virgo is like some people don't want to get their feelings involved because when they did, then that's when they got hurt. So this is your way of controlling shit. But that's life. You gonna get your feelings hurt. But what happens is sometime. Thing is like you will come out once you work on yourself that you don't have no problems with abandonment. That's okay. You done dealt with your judgments. You done dealt with any type of issues where you will be having these attached feelings to anybody, and if anything happened, you will be able to look at it as it is what it is. Not that you don't care, but it is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You understand? So that's the area that you're trying to get in, and maybe you have to step back and look at yourself, because some of my Virgos, I get this thing where in order for you to get there, to believe that everything is all right, and if something don't work out, it just is what it is, and you can calmly move forward, is within you. You have to do that self-love. Okay, so this is where cycles and things are coming in at with the wheel. So it may take some time, and you are dealing through things, and it may be a pause between you and another person, and it may be a minute before things come together, but that don't mean that you're not gonna work on it. So I see that. Okay, all right, so let's do the Nine of Pentacles. You being called to change. I get the Judgment card, called to do something different, everything I've been speaking on. Nine of Pentacles. I do get in the heart, you may be taking time and space. Remember I said rest. I get that. You may be getting this feeling like you need some time to step back, to reflect on things of the heart. I look at that heart as like the Three of Swords. So we understand where it's coming from, okay? All right. Let's see here. Let's go. I just want to see this Knight of Cups. Let's see this Knight of Cups in the near future, honey. Knight of Cups is someone who pours off into themselves. Like Knight of Cups is like working on things that you love, building things, putting in that work in situations that make you happy, okay? Also, I do get a person coming in, Virgo, honey. Let's see. But I feel like this is after everything is said and done, all right? So things can be healthier, all right? Because I believe y'all had some issues in the past. You got the Ace of Swords, okay? And maybe you two are coming in to speak to each other for shit for shit that went on in the past. I was finna say situations that went on in the past where some truth and clarity could come in, because I believe that somebody took time and space, from an individual. And I believe that once you do work on yourself, you're able to come in and speak these energies from the heart that may not have been able to be spoke on, so you can really tell a person why a person reacted the way they did, or why a person handled a situation the way that they did, and then therefore you can move forward and leave those things in the past. Death card, okay, instead of having them hanging over somebody's head is the energy that I do feel. All right, bottom of the deck is a Justice card. You know the Justice card is about cause and effect and things of that nature, all right? Okay, so let's go ahead. Finally, we got it done, Virgo. I feel like you've been waiting for a situation. Eventually, it will come through. I do get that you will get information brought into you if you waiting on some information to come your way. I believe that will happen by the end of the month, all right? Because you've been waiting on it. Surprise, boo. Maybe some situations was a surprise to you, okay? Maybe you got a surprise coming in, and maybe it's going to be a surprise to this person that Virgo took a look at Virgo's self, okay? All right, let's see here. Whoop. And let me hurry up because I got a customer coming, Virgo. Things will change, boo. That's the $1 million question. Yes, they will, okay? They will. But when do they change? When we change, all right? Okay, Virgo, love you lots.